Hello, Nevada Realtors. Welcome to It's Not Soup Yet. I'm here with our two special guests, Keith Lynam and Tom Blanchard, who are tip of the spear in our legislative session. Welcome, guys.
How scary that is.
Good morning, good afternoon, good night.
So we've got a lot of new bills that have come out that you guys are monitoring with LMT. The first one is a discrimination in housing bill, which is SB 143. Keith, tell us a little bit about this and what it would look like for criminal background checks.
Yeah, this one is just you can't discriminate against arrest records, and this is the classic. It's not soup yet. This is actually a reincarnation from last session, SB 254, which was vetoed by the governor. The body decided not to override that veto, so we're monitoring this, and we'll get it right. You know, there's obviously extremes to both sides of this, so we'll get her figured out. But right now we're monitoring it, and we'll work with the sponsor.
And not only that, but we have another form of
Discrimination
bill, discriminating against income. I mean, that's just unheard of. AB 176 would prohibit discriminating against a tenant for the source of the income that they make. All I can think of when I think of this bill is if I made my money in marijuana or at one of the things that's legal by the state but maybe not federally legal. And tell us about that.
Well,
yeah, I mean, money by any other means. Go ahead, Tom.
No, here's my thing with this, right? I don't think anybody discriminates against money.
Hopefully not.
I just think they discriminate against the fact that if the service that they're getting isn't going to be as long as their lease, right? You have 6 months worth of income coming in, right, from some source, and then it stops. Well, we can't lease out for a year when you only have 6 months of income coming in. How else are you going to pay? So, I mean, it's just, again, all these things need some massaging and some working so that the common sense factor comes to play.
Common sense in politics. I believe he said it.
Yep, amen.
Hey, so one other bill that came out is AB 111. I believe this bill was ran by Danielle Gallant, which is prohibiting an HOA cannot prohibit a homeowner from posting something religious in their community, and which it makes sense. You saw that around the holidays. A lot of HOAs were going around giving fine notices to residents for certain holiday decorations and things they were put up. LMT just monitoring this bill to see how it all unfolds.
I don't think anybody's going to be against Jesus on this one.
Yep, makes sense. Makes sense.
Or God or Yahweh or anything else.
Yes.
Whatever it may be, right?
And so the last one I think is the one that scares me the most, but I remember it's not soup yet, is 123, which rental obligation insurance. And so what I take this to mean, and please correct me if I'm wrong, but basically the homeowner and the tenant would enter into a contract for an insurance policy. And as long as that's done, no owner could decline a tenant, regardless of their income or criminal background, as long as they have that insurance. So, I mean, I can see where that would be very interesting, and I can see that would be very scary as a property manager, because it doesn't matter their rental background, history, or anything.
Yeah, and we've seen how well universal health care has worked. Imagine universal renters insurance. Great.
Yeah, when a private business thinks it can make money, that's where they create insurance companies. And so there we have it. I don't know how that's going to work in practicality, but it's kind of, at least it's new to me. I'm hearing it across the country now. We'll see how this one shakes out. I know there's some problems in it that we see. And so we'll be looking at this one and monitoring it as well.
Fantastic. Well, I wouldn't want to be the insurance company that's putting up the funds for all of it, because you can imagine there'd be a lot of little claims for damage to a property and move in and move out, or just not paying the rent. I could understand. Hey, one thing I want to point out to you guys on the Advocate that I think is kind of cool is they do a spotlight, realtor spotlight at the bottom, and this one is about Bert Gurr, who's our assemblyman from Elko. Last week was Danielle Gallant, who is a realtor here in Southern Nevada. And it's just kind of cool to find out some history about them and how long they've been in the business. And Bert has such a great resume. I had no idea.
Yeah.
Well, I
Yeah,
knew.
we've known Bert for ages. When I was executive director of the state Republican Party way back when we actually had paper ballots that we showed up on election day and punched cards. Bert was the chairman of the Elko County Republican Party, and I've known Bert for a long time. And I think it's a testament to our Realtor Champion Party. Danielle and Bert, and Haiti and Sandra Howdegi, and we've got some great people, and just think the impact that makes with realtors on the streets in Carson City. It's great, great program. But love Bert, love me some Bert.
Yeah.
So one other thing you're going to notice is that in your advocate, the bill itself, the number for the bill is blue, and so that you can click on that and get more information on that bill. So definitely some very interesting property management bills that all of our realtor members should be following. And just remember, feel free to share your opinion on things that you see, but it's not soup yet.
Yep. Absolutely.
It's heating up, but it's not soup yet. It's heating up. I can hear that bubbling.